Tuesday, August 26th. Just highlighting a trade I just made on Coinbase. I bought it here at 303.78 and quickly scaled out to 304.75, a point higher to set up Noah's trade, and it's continuing higher now. Pretty soon after entry, I bought it here. This is the 5-minute chart right here at this red line as it was forming a green bar, expecting it to kind of test a little higher, and now we've broken up. So I kind of scaled out here at this blue line and it lowered my break even stop to this lower blue line. So if you look at the 15-minute chart here, I bought it here at the red line, scaled out, set up a Noah's trade. We just kind of hit our initial target highs of the day, but I'll show you why I think it could be heading higher. And my break-even stop is kind of down here at this lower blue line now, this little pivot point. So if we continue up for the rest of the day, great. And at worst, I could break even, and I won't even let it get that far. I'll take a small gain at the worst. But anyway, what's unfolding here is the inside bar from yesterday was kind of the key context in play, and we kind of came down early. And when I see an inside bar, I'm always looking for potential failures. I've discussed that on many videos. In this case, we had a 2-down, bar, but we couldn't really hit our targets down here. And what happened was we moved lower, out of the inside bar, but then immediately moved up to took out the high of the day. And then it was just kind of an orderly consolidation that I was watching here on the 15-minute chart. And then they had a little green reversal, pause, and then once I started pausing in here, not making a secondary push lower, that to me, structure wise, we were up on the day because we took out the highs of the day, and we're just kind of holding the midpoint of that little move up. And overall, I sense that this, after a big green day here, to the end of the week last week, it's just an inside bar that was kind of testing the low of that range and had the potential to kind of come up to the midpoint of that into the highs. Ultimately, on the weekly chart, we had a reversal, nice hammer bar from last week that is holding the midpoint of that, support area here, this buying tail. And again, by the end of the week, we could be heading up and taking out that high and moving up to these levels up here, and broadening area up to the 340 area. So I'm kind of bullish overall on Coinbase. And after seeing the inside bar fail to kind of make its move towards its target, and then instead come all the way up and take out the first bar high and then have an orderly pause, I was anticipating we can get a move up. So that's happening now. It's all at no risk. We still have to get through the midpoint of the prior day in order to kind of project up to that high. And ultimately, we have to see how if we end up with a green bar today, can we follow through and, as the week goes on to get to the weekly high of last week, which you kind of expect given that weekly close. So all the signs are pointing higher, but we still have a little work to do. And now at no risk, I can see if this move here kind of can continue up and kind of step by step take out those targets. We'll find out. Bought it here at the red line, and my break-even stop is now at this point at this lower blue line below 303, let's say. So I'm going to watch it closely here, bar by bar, and see if we can continue higher here. We have kind of like I said, the pre-market highs is a target now as we head higher. If we can hold above this intraday high, and if we can get through the halfway point of the prior day, then odds are we're going to start testing the high of this, red bar, and ultimately up to the top of the green bar. So let's see what happens with Coinbase, and if we can continue the move up here for the rest of the day.